Morgan Monica, Morgan Kushi.
Morgan, sir.
Good morning, sir.
Oh,
Sir,
and
ich habe eine Frage, Sir.
yeah,
Letzte Woche wir hören Sie nicht, kann ich
No.
die Videos bekommen, Sir?
also the recording, alle Recordings sind bei Dave Karan.
Dave Karan, okay, Sir.
Ja,
I will
also was ich hier als Aufnahme mache, also den ganzen Unterricht mache ich Aufnahmen. The entire class I'm recording.
Okay, Sir.
And this recording is with Dave Karan.
Okay, so wir muss
Because-
benutzen bei, nicht mit.
Nein, by ihn. Yeah, so you check with him. He has the recording because I'm using his account, so to speak.
Yeah, and even for Word document correction, your daughter's account.
Yeah. this laptop belongs to my daughter. The one that I'm using belongs to my daughter. But she has bought herself a new one. As she keeps updating herself and her technology much faster than I do. So
Normally,
I'm happy with that.
we
Yeah.
parents, we get their old phones, old laptops.
Yes, yes. So ist es auch
for-
bei mir.
Okay, es ist ganz normal.
So ja, ganz normal. Also
Ja,
wie
in unserem Kultur.
yeah. It's
Yeah.
as they say in English, na, hand me down.
Oh, I don't know that. Is it so? Ah.
Yeah, in English it's called a hand me down. It normally is used for clothes. The elder siblings or the elder child's clothes go to the younger child.
Yeah.
These are called hand me downs. So es gibt keine deutsche Äquivalent, so viel ich weiß. It will be gebrochene Kleider oder sowas.
Yeah, yeah. Ich weiß, Gebrauchtwagen, Gebrauchtauto, like that.
Ja,
So.
ja, also so etwa. Also wir bekommen solche Sachen als Eltern jetzt, because I hate throwing them away. Wenn das immer noch funktioniert, warum soll ich es wegwerfen?
Ja.
So, das hat meine Tochter schon gesagt. Dieser Laptop ist nicht gut. Kauf dir eine neue. Ich habe gesagt, also nein, ich bleibe dabei. Also momentan habe
manchmal kaufen eine neue Dinge ist billiger als reparieren.
in Indien kann man noch billiger reparieren, als ein neuer zu kaufen. Hier können wir alles reparieren.
Ja, das ist richtig. In Deutschland kostet es mehr für reparieren als kaufen.
Ja. Also hier bekomme ich das alte Ding mit neuen Ausrüstungen, mit new equipment, mit new Ersatzteilen. Und das kostet nicht viel. Alles ist bei uns reparierbar. Also nur, man muss gut wissen, wohin man gehen soll. You should just know whom to go and where to go.
Aber gibt es ein bisschen besonders unterschiedlich, Unterschied zwischen eine neue Dinge und eine reparierte Dinge?
Ja, aber hier ist es fast so neu wie möglich. As good as new. Und das ist eigentlich sehr unglaublich. Wir sind sehr gut mit Recyceln. We don't throw away things. And that is something that I appreciate about Hyderabad und Delhi auch, also von Chennai und von Bengaluru auch. Da gibt es diese Markt da, ne? Werkstätte und Reparatur gibt es da in Bangalore, auch in Indien, also auch in Hyderabad. You get an assembled computer for less than 1/3 the price of a new one.
Yeah, in fact, I heard one famous proverb from Delhi. Dadi nahi to gaadi nahi. We can assemble everything for a car.
Absolutely, absolutely. For example, I have a PC downstairs, which is made up of assembled parts according to my specifications. I told him I want an Intel chip. Yes, sir. Right? Then I told him, now with that Intel chip and I want a big screen, get me a Samsung. So there's a 28-inch screen there. Then I told him I want a Microsoft mouse. I specified the brands. He bought everything and assembled it and gave it to me.
Asal Rishik, mit dem Computer es ist möglich. Es ist ganz normal.
There is nothing that we cannot repair. So I'm very happy being in India. Very happy here. Anything and everything.
No, after living in Germany for 3 years, I also felt India is far better.
When it comes to recycling, we don't throw things away so easily.
No. In so many things. For example, banking. If you deposit the money, it takes minimum 1 day to 2 days to get it reflected in your account. Whereas in India, next minute you can see in your account.
I thought it was umgekehrt. Ich habe geglaubt, das war umgekehrt eigentlich. Also das ist mir neu. Das kommt mir neu vor. It's new to me. Ich habe gedacht, in Deutschland geht es schneller.
Nein, it's ganz langsam.
Langsam, ganz langsam.
Ja,
Ich habe
Monika?
auch ja, natürlich.
Sir, you
Das
believe
ist
me.
richtig.
You please
Ja.
believe me. I'm
Ja,
telling
was
from the
ist
facts.
richtig?
Also
Weißt du, ich
ja, das
habe
ist
eine...
interessant. Ja, das ist interessant.
Ja.
If you take telephone connections, internet connections,
Yeah, all
point number
is.
1, very much costly. Point number 2, very much poor quality. And point number 3, customer service is worst to the core.
Plus
Okay.
one thing more, they will do, everything is happening here also, but in a sophisticated way, you can say.
Okay, now let's put the same thing in German. Nummer 1, da ist alles sehr teuer.
Sehr teuer.
Ja, sehr teuer.
Nummer 2.
Ja, Verbindung ist nicht gut.
Nicht gut, schlecht, you can say.
Schlecht.
Sehr schlecht.
Ja.
Ja.
Und Kundenleistung ist auch ganz schlecht.
Kundendienst.
Kundendienst.
Yeah. Or there you put down very strongly Vasu and the others, then you can say Kundendienst existiert fast nicht.
Existiert
Fast
nicht.
Almost does not exist.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Even if you complain, I'll come to in German. They say, okay, no problem. You can raise a complaint. Go to the court. They'll say. The very common answer, you get it. Ich weiß nicht.
And as you can see, today I'm back to my old site here, my daughter's room. You can see the background. Yesterday and the day before, I was sitting elsewhere in another room. This internet has been repaired. The wire was cut because of this Ganesh idol procession.
Oh.
The chap repaired it yesterday afternoon. He called me up, sir, I'm holding on the line. Please check whether your internet has been restored.
You cannot expect this service in Germany. I'm putting it in writing.
Yeah. He checked it. I checked it. I told him it's working. Sir, please wait for another half an hour. Check again if there is anything wrong. Call me back. I'll fix it immediately. I am waiting at the same site where the wire was cut. So nach einer halben Stunde habe ich ihn wieder angerufen und ich habe ihm gesagt, nein, alles läuft normal. Also ist alles gut hier.
Alles klappt.
Genau. So, der ist weggegangen. Und ich habe hier, bevor wir weitergehen, ich habe das euch zu zeigen. Da sind insgesamt 19 Fragen, die ich von euch bekommen habe. So, möchtet ihr dazu etwas beitragen? Oh, one moment. Some labor has come to work.
Yeah. I think Priyamvada is the only person happy in Germany from India without having all these problems.
No, no, no.
Well, you also have. Then I'm happy.
Priyamvada, are you in German? Where are you?
Yeah. She is in Frankfurt.
Yeah.
Okay, very good, great.
So, where is in Frankfurt? Nicht die Kanzlerin.
Yeah, yeah, Priyamvada.
Yeah, okay. So, ja, where are we now? Also 19 Fragen habe ich von euch bekommen. These are the 19 questions. Do you want to add to them? Viele dieser Fragen, das ist der Genitiv, that is also there. You're talking about your connectors, I'm talking about genitive as general usage. Vieler dieser Fragen, many of these questions sind schon in unserem Lehrbuch behandelt. Wir haben gerade mit dem Lehrbuch angefangen, deswegen, das ist die Frage hier, deshalb und deswegen sind Synonyme. Da viele Fragen hier in unserem Lehrbuch stehen, werde ich die dann im Laufe der Zeit erklären.
So
Darum ist was anderes. Darum ist was anderes.
Okay.
Ja, darum ist ein anderer Gebrauch.
No. Yeah, I saw some word, something else, some Daryum. So I thought.
It's a typo. Sir.
Oh, got it. Sorry,
Okay.
no issues.
Darum.
Yeah.
Connector ist mit K. Okay. What ist das eingeschoben? Das habe ich nicht verstanden.
Ich weiß es nicht, sir. It is there in B1 grammar book, so we don't.
What is this eingeschoben? Show me where it is. I need to know this.
Okay, sir.
Das ist das Problem jetzt.
Ein Moment,
Das
bitte.
aktiv ist mit K. I didn't
K.
check this. I
No problem.
just copy pasted it from the mail that I got.
Okay, yeah, sir. It is. I don't know the spelling, so.
No problems. Okay. So werden, Verb Usage. Ja, das kann ich jetzt behandeln, wenn ihr wollt. Also sonst mache ich das, wenn wir das Passiv machen. Oder Konjunktiv 2 machen. Dann zu plus Infinitive steht auch in unserem Buch. I have the complete list of grammar here. Both the books. So I just match them then. Komparativ kommt auch in unserem Buch in der zweiten Lektion. Das mache ich dann. Konjunktiv 2 in der 8. Lektion dieses Buches. There's a huge difference. Futur 1 ist ein Tempus, Konjunktiv 2 ist ein Modus. This is a mode, whereas Futur 1 is a tense. There's a difference between modus and tempus. It's not the same. This we have done just now. Still problematic?
Sir,
Yeah,
we
you
use,
cannot give
some
up.
examples, sir. Yeah, we did it while you were teaching us the Nagdem. Ich verstehe das, aber I want more exercise on this so that I'll have a clear difference.
Okay. That is there in our Arbeitsbuch.
Okay, sir.
You want me to send you more exercises? I can do that.
Okay, sir. But yeah, I didn't saw the Arbeits book yet. Okay, I will check that, sir. You can mark it.
Okay, I'll mark it out here.
Yeah, please.
Okay, then darum daran, this comes up in the pronominal or the prepositional adverbial. Yeah, this is lesson 6, so we'll do it then. Okay, so thus und so thus, these are connectors. This comes in lesson 9, we'll do it then. Relative sets comes in lesson 7, we'll do it then. But I want to know what is this?
Yeah, sir. I think 6 and 7 actually. Please remove the number 7 because 6 is continuity, sir. Relative Zatz in nominative, relative Zatz in accusative, relative Zatz in dative, und so weiter. Yeah.
Okay,
Yes.
done.
Yes.
Then temporale Präpositionen. Yeah, this is also lesson 9. Hang on. Wegen, trotz, mit Genitiv, Konnektoren, also Konnektoren kommt auch in Nummer 9. So we'll do this whole lot when we do the lesson.
Okay, sir.
Connect. I think majority of things with connectors. Yeah.
Yeah, they're all connectors. They're all in lesson 9. Passive comes up in the second book. So a month from now, we should be doing this passive. Passive is in the 7th lesson of the next book. So we should be able to do it then. Yeah. And comparative superlative, yeah. Zweiteilige Konnektoren is also part of lesson 3, next book. Jedes to comes with comparative in the adjective. That will do then. Partizip als adjective. Is also here. Yeah, lesson 8, next book. It's basically our syllabus that you have asked here, Oma.
Okay.
So that should not be a problem. That should not be a problem. It comes slowly at its speed. So let's do it in that manner itself.
Okay, sir.
Ja, dann sind wir alle sehr, sehr komfortabel. Ich brauche nicht das alles jetzt zu behandeln. Brauchen zu. I've used that just now.
Okay.
So wir machen das der Reihe nach, wie es jetzt vorkommt und nicht alles durcheinander bringen. Nicht durcheinander bringen, damit wir alles gut verstehen können. Dann die Stellung von nicht im Satz ist auch eine Problemstellung. Es gibt 2 Arten von den Gebrauch hier. Also Satznegation und Wortnegation. Ganz schnell erkläre ich euch das hier. Wo stellt man nicht in einem Satz? Where do you put nicht in a sentence in German? Das Problem hier ist, das ist ein eigenes Thema, selbstständiges Thema. It's a topic by itself. Depending on what level of German you're doing, the position of nicht can be explained as a lecture in 45 minutes, or it can be explained as a lecture over 3 days of 2 lectures each per day. Where do you put nicht in a sentence? It's a full-fledged topic. So when we look at this sentence here, very simple, basic meaning. Let's say, take this sentence. Mein Freund kommt morgen nicht. Wo steht nicht hier?
Am Ende.
Am Ende. Also, in diesem Fall bedeutet das nicht, und hat das Wort nicht hier, das Negationswort nicht, hat einen Influence auf den ganzen Satz. Mein Freund kommt morgen nicht. no further things for me to say. Da kommt morgen nicht. But if I take the same sentence here,
Aber am Abend.
genau. Then I'm negating only morgen, what Negation, and not the entire sentence. So, nicht morgen, ja, was so?
Sondern aber. Ah, okay. Nicht aber. Sondern, okay.
Let's take übermorgen, ne?
Sondern heute Abend. Übermorgen. Übermorgen. Okay, sir.
Mein Freund kommt nicht morgen, sondern übermorgen. So I am negating only morgen here with me. This is being negated, nicht morgen. But here this entire set is negated. Mein Freund kommt morgen nicht.
But if I want to say my friend is not coming, only his parents are coming, then where should I put the nicht then?
Nicht meine Freunde, sondern
So I can
deine
start with the
Eltern.
nicht then.
You can start with it.
But in that case, verb should be in the second position. So where should I put the verb then? Nicht is taking the first word, first position.
Ja, nicht meine Freunde is one unit.
Complete word. Okay.
So one unit, ne? Einheit. You can't say nicht kommen mein Freund oder nicht kommt mein Freund. Nicht, ja?
It's
Nicht
not a
mein
subject.
Freund. Ja, ja. And even if you want in the regular sense also, you have to put it as mein Freund kommt nicht. But then you won't use sondern, but then definitely you use aber seine Eltern kommen. Then you can come with aber, not sondern.
But
Ah. That is a problem. Huh? This is called a Sondernegation. Satznegation und Sondernegation. What negation? Now I'll give you the correct form. Called Sondernegation. Because you have the sondern coming up here. This is the simplest explanation for the moment. I can give you one more tip. Nicht steht vor dem Adjektiv, aber nach einem Adverb.
Ein Beispiel bitte.
Let's keep the rules in mind. I'll explain those to you later.
Okay.
That's why I said it's a very long topic, and also sometimes it gets complex. Simply because we are comparing it with other uses and other positions of nicht in other language. That's why it gets complex. So just learn this for the moment. Satznegation am Ende des Satzes, Sondernegation vor dem Wort, das man negieren möchte. That's easier. Yeah. Also dein Beispiel.
No, why I asked is it is easy for me to remember with the example, not the rule alone.
I know that. Er kommt morgen wohl nicht. Wohl is here an adverb, probably, possibly, probably. So after the adverb, but before the noun, whereas nicht wohl, here that wohl is feeling good. If you don't like this wohl, I'll change it to good. So before an adjective, but after an adverb. These are tricky. These are tricky. So there are a few such tips with nicht. So das können wir auch diskutieren und ich möchte hier gerne eure Aufmerksamkeit daran lenken. I would draw your attention to this in the lessons in the book as we go along. The moment you see a negation, see where it is placed. Und dann ganz kurz können wir das entweder diskutieren oder einmal uns erklären lassen. We can let it be explained to us ourselves. Ah ja, ich verstehe, warum steht das nicht oder das keins hier. Yeah, remember there's also something called kein in German. That also is a Negationswort. Right?
Aber immer mit Noun. Kein Buch, kein Auto. We never say nicht Auto, nicht Buch.
Okay. Wait. Then I want to show you a sentence. What are we negating here?
Mine.
Correct.
Here, book.
Oh. So, yeah. I hope this sentence should explain things to you to a large extent.
Ja.
Das ist nicht mein Buch, das ist kein Buch, mein Buch ist es nicht.
That is not my book. That is not at all a book.
Hmm?
That book is not.
My book is not that.
Little translation, but what is the meaning exact? What is the difference? That is the question.
Ja, wer kann das erklären? Aber wer möchte das erklären?
First one says it doesn't belong to me. The book doesn't belong to me.
Third one says?
Third one says my book is not that one. The one that I see is not mine. Both look same. Yeah, means the same to me.
Yeah, that's what. But Sir is telling there is a difference.
Just the word order.
Yeah.
Das ist nicht mein Buch, I put it in this manner. Mein Buch ist es nicht.
Yeah, but yeah, it's the same to me. Both red and green are same.
Yes, but the word order is different.
Since we use this dictionary, so we can change the order.
Right, word order, and then please remember, I split nicht mein Buch from
Buch and nicht. Yeah.
yeah. So when we give a rule, say kein is used immediately before a noun. Don't say kein is used if there is a noun in the sentence. There is a noun in all the three. Buch, Buch. So kein should come immediately before the noun. Then, okay, then the meaning is clear. Das ist kein Tisch, das ist ein Stuhl. Das ist kein Computer, das ist ein Laptop. immediately you negate a noun, put the kind for they know me. That's it. Otherwise, use nicht. Here, we are negating mine and not book. We are negating the possessive pronoun. You can also negate, for example, the article. Das ist nicht ein Buch. Das ist ein Heft.
Das ist ein Heft, ja.
Das ist ein Block. A notepad. That's not a book. That's a notebook. Or a notepad, scribble pad. So you're negating the article here, not the noun. That's why it's nicht ein Buch. You can't say das ist kein ein Buch. So immediately before a noun, also kein Buch, nothing comes in between. What you can put here is an adjective. Das ist kein deutsches Buch. That's no German book.
Sir, here I have a question. Here, this is kein Deutsches book. Deutsch here is a name of a language. But why we are not using D capital?
Adjective.
Es ist nicht a Deutsch book. Okay, it's not a name of a language, it's adjective then. Okay.
It's an adjective here. Huh?
I do this mistake a lot of times because I put a capital for language name, they correct it. No, small. I don't know the logic. Yeah, Deutsche Frau oder Deutscher Mann oder.
Der Deutsche ist Mann.
Hmm.
Die Deutsche ist eine Frau. Das Deutsche ist die Sprache. All three.
I needed to use der Deutsche Mann. I can say der Deutsche. That's all. The Deutsche means okay. I need to put Mann or.
No. If you say that, then you will have to say. No, sorry.
Then this becomes adjective. Then it's not a noun there.
Right. So what have I done is I have capitalized this entire thing. The whole adjectival part I have capitalized and made a noun out of it. So saying der Deutsche Mann is like a der Deutsche, a German. Und hier this part also is there, nominalization of adjectives. Yes. Second book at the end.
Yeah, I learned one making verb into noun with thus. So we can put the capital word and we can use thus and
Yeah,
so that I
any
know.
noun, any verb can be done.
Uniform.
Any verb. Zum Beispiel,
Das Kuchen. Okay.
what does it mean in English? Das Sprechen, das Kochen.
The expression is again, if you consider as a language, a noun.
No, no. That will be done die Sprache. Das Sprechen, the speaking. The speaking. Das Kochen, the cooking. Das Sehen, the seeing. Das Schreiben, the writing. So the so-called ing forms, gerundial forms in English, are derived directly from the verb by writing the first letter of the spelling of the
capital,
capitalizing it, and
thus.
And the added das. And it is an ing equivalent, the speaking. Das Hören, the hearing. The language, die Sprache. Cook is the verb, to cook, kochen. Das Kochen, the cooking.
The cooking is good, so we say. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry, I have deviated your
No,
flow, sir. Sorry.
that's okay. No, that's okay. It's somewhere, it will appear somewhere here again.
Okay.
See, don't worry. Right now, it appears to be a jungle. The ziet, no, zoals alsof het een jungle wäre. It looks as if it's a jungle. But even a jungle has clarity. If you look around yourself carefully, you will find even in a jungle, the trees are different from each other. Same thing here. It looks confusing now. But we just have to sift them, sort them out. Also das gehört hier, das gehört hier, das gehört hier, also und das hier. And you make small, neat bundles or packages of all these questions that you ask. Also this is part of this grammar, this grammar, this grammar. So basically this is Chaos. Im Moment ist alles Chaos. Und wir müssen alles hier einordnen, zuordnen. Arrange and place them at the right places. Und das machen wir langsam. But please feel free to add to these questions. If you have more doubts, do add and I'll take them out. At the moment I have 18 here. They're all in the mail, which was shared with everyone. Just check that. I think Uma sent it. Right, Uma?
Yeah, sir. Me and Anvarasi added few.
Yeah. So just have a look at that mail. It's shared with all of us. If there's anything else you would like clarified, do it. If it's something that needs urgent clarification, just mark H clarification. Und wenn es ein bisschen warten kann, dann machen wir der Reihe nach. So don't panic. And as you can see, I am working on the job. I'm on the job. So kein Problem. Das werden wir behandeln. So, wo sind wir jetzt? Mensch, ich habe den Faden verloren. Ah, ja. So, here you are. Eine Ihrer oder eurer Fragen sind hier. Ist hier beantwortet. One of your questions is answered here. Die Reihenfolge der Objekte im Satz ist von der Wortart der Objekte abhängig. Was wir schon vor 2 Wochen diskutiert haben. 2 Objekte, beide sind Nomen. Erst kommt der Dativ, dann kommt der Akkusativ. Den Reisenden ihre Verbindung. Es kommt also Nomen und Pronomen. Ein Pronomen, Dativpronomen, Akkusativnomen. Akkusativpronomen, Dativnomen. Dann kommt erst das Pronomen, dann das Nomen. Beide Objekte sind Pronomen. Akkusativ kommt vor dem Dativ. Das ist eine Auffrischung für Jeet, für Vasu, für die anderen hier. Also diejenigen, die ganz am Anfang etwas diskutiert haben.
Ja, am zweiten oder dritten Tage.
Ja, am zweiten oder dritten, ja genau. So, there you are. Right? Are we clear with these rules? This is the important thing. Wo kommt das Akkusativobjekt und wo kommt oder wo steht das Dativobjekt? Beide Nomen sind DE, Dativ, Akkusativ. Beide Pronomen sind ED, Akkusativ, Dativ. Es gibt nur ein Pronomen und ein Nomen, egal welche Pronomen und welches Nomen. Pronomen vor dem Nomen. Ich gebe ihm das Buch, ich gebe es dem Freund. Pronoun before noun. This is our sentence structure. Basic. Okay, so jetzt, das Video habe ich leider nicht gefunden. Das existierte vor 6 Monaten. Die Chefin, es gibt ein Video auf dem YouTube. Aber leider konnte ich das Video in YouTube nicht mehr finden. It's not there anymore. For some reasons it's been taken down. Das weiß ich nicht warum. Und leider konnte ich diese Videos nicht downloaden. The YouTube videos are not easy to download. If you people can find these videos, you have to type in die Chefin Aspekte neu B1 Plus. If you find this video there and you know how to download it, please do that. Share it, everyone watch it. If not, ignore it, it's not too important. What is normally being done here is, das ist eigentlich zur Diskussion. Solche Fragen werden hier diskutiert. Also welche Berufe werden als männliche Berufe angesehen und welche als frauliche Berufe? Which are considered typically occupations typical for men and typical for women. Can you name a few? Offhand? 2 or 3? Typisch männlich und typisch fraulich.
Wer beginnt? Nicht mir.
Nicht ich.
Nicht ich. Okay.
Nominative. You said where? Who? That's nominative. Not I. Not I. Who will begin? I.
Ja, ich muss die andere Chancen geben.
Ja, also jetzt ist es auf. Die Frage ist jetzt offen. Was ist ein typisch männlicher Beruf? Ein paar Beispiele, 1, 2 oder 3 maximal, nicht viele. Ja, Leute.
LKW-Fahrer.
LKW-Fahrer, okay. Ein Beruf, das typisch für Frauen gemeint ist.
Typische Frauen. Lehrerin.
Wait. We have people here
Sorry.
who are following that particular Beruf.
Oh, okay.
Sir, for Frau means Krankenschwester.
There you are. See? Krankenschwester. Because there is no such thing as Krankenbruder. Ne?
But the Krankenpfleger.
Krankenpfleger, ja. Aber Krankenbruder gibt es nicht. Right? So, these sind immer typisch. Even in English, you normally call a male nurse. Because as Krankenpfleger, the direct equivalent word is not there in English. So it's a male nurse and nurse. There's no female nurse. Nurse itself is female. But if a man enters that profession, then he is called a male nurse. Okay, so Krankenschwester, LKW-Fahrer. LKW-Fahrer, Frauen gibt es in Australien, glaube ich.
In Deutschland auch wir haben, aber das ist nicht
Sehr
normal.
Das ist nicht normal, genau. Okay, noch weiter. Weiter. Give me 1 or 2 more. Typisch männliche Berufe.
Taxifahrer.
Yeah, put them under Fahrer, LKW-Fahrer, Taxi-Fahrer, yeah, put them under one group. That's okay.
Okay, sir.
Ah,
First,
Sir, plumber and electrician.
Electriker.
Electriker. Uh-huh.
Aber was ist das für
Sie sind
Deutsch?
männliche
Plumber?
Beruf.
Ja, bitte?
Plumber.
Wait. First, let's get the pronunciation going. The MB in English is mixed together, it becomes plumber.
Ah, okay.
English is a funny language. Auf Deutsch, das heißt dann Klempner. K-L-A-M-P-N-E-R. Klempner.
Okay.
Klempner. They are Klempner. Ja, Automechaniker zum Beispiel. Also Lehrer und Lehrerin, ja, das ist dann beide können hier arbeiten.
Arstin like that, yeah.
Arzt, Ärztin.
Ärztin.
Politiker.
Huh?
Politiker.
Ja, obwohl es Politikerin gibt auch hier, Angela Merkel. Mehr als 20 Jahren ist sie Kanzlerin von Deutschland gewesen.
Bis diese Monate.
Right? She is one of the most famous politicians. In 20 years? 2 decades? Als Kanzlerin. So, Politikerin, ja, es gibt weniger. Then you have Hillary Clinton, who's a politician. And Britain had Margaret Thatcher. Ja, aber das sind weniger. Ja, das ich stimme mir zu. Ja, I agree with you. Es gibt weniger. Golda Meir of Israel, Trimao Bandaranaike of Sri Lanka, Indira Gandhi bei uns zu Hause.
Jayalalitha from Tamil Nadu.
Ja, auch, also es gibt schon Frauen. Ja, Sheikh Hasina, Bangladesch zum Beispiel.
Bhutto.
Ja, das ist kein normaler Beruf wieder, aber of late we see an increase in numbers. Where has this numbers not increased? Such questions. This video is normally meant for that.
Ja, wir haben weniger Piloten auch, aber
Ja.
normalerweise Pilot. Wir haben mehr Pilot
Ja,
als Pilotin.
das ist die Frage. In welchen eher selten? Selten?
Mostly.
Nein, rarely. Seldom.
Rarely.
Okay, opposite.
Ja, opposite. Selten und immer. Always and rarely. In welchen eher selten? Pilotin, eher selten. Raumfahrt. Raumschifffahrt, space travel. You have astronauts, mostly male.
Scientists auch.
Ja, nicht sehr viele.
You know, if you ask, we will say always only Mary Curie. Other than the Mary Curie, we never remember any female scientist.
But the bulk and the most useful inventions have come from German women scientists. This is an Aufgabe for you.
Okay.
Who invented the windshield wiper? Eine Frau.
Even for that matter, the first driver of the car is a lady.
Frau Benz, Matilda
Yeah.
Benz.
Benz, yeah.
And the car is also named after a Frau.
Benz.
Nein, Mercedes.
Mercedes, yeah, sorry.
Der Name Mercedes ist eine freuliche Name.
Daughter's name.
No, it is a daughter's name, but not his daughter's name. Mercedes was the daughter of his partner.
Okay.
That's an interesting story there. Okay, so that's the reason here. Als Köchin oder als Chefin, welche Rolle spielt eine Frau? Und gibt es auch Probleme? Welche Probleme gibt es? Welche Probleme haben Frauen, die als Chefin arbeiten? So when you become such a famous person and you're a boss in a restaurant or in an office, eine Frau, gibt es auch Probleme? Hat man...
That is it. That is the topic of the town now. Me Too issues.
Ja, Vasu. Also das ist sehr interessant, was wir hier diskutieren können. Very, very interesting thing here. And look at the key words that I'm showing you here. Gibt es, also haben Frauen auch Karrierechancen? Do they have any career opportunities once they join an organization?
Yes, sir. In India, yes.
You think so? They'll be allowed to, they will be promoted as quickly as the men? Bekommen sie auch das gleiche Gehalt?
Yeah, at least in
Yes,
documents,
but
at least
most
in
of the
rules
time
we have.
women,
Ja, auf dem Papier, sagt man. Auf dem Papier, ja.
In
Auch-
meinem Büro haben wir eine feste Regel oder viele feste Regeln.
Mhm.
Zum Beispiel, ja, 33% Frauen sollten oder müssen
Angestellt sein. Should be employed.
employed.
Ja, sollten oder, ja, should, not müssen. Sollten angestellt werden und sollten angestellt sein. They should be there.
And just because of the rules, some people are getting promotions. That is somewhat.
Es ist eine andere Sache. Ja, es ist eine andere Sache. Okay. Now, apart from these things in the picture, in this film, if we can find it, that we can always discuss that. I am also interested in doing the small exercises which come in the lesson. So, könntet ihr mir diese Wendungen erklären? Links gibt es diese Wendungen. These are the phrases on the left side. Welche Bedeutungen oder welche Bedeutung haben diese Wendungen? Wendung, the phrases. Am Ball bleiben, etwas unter einen Hut bringen, das Sagen haben, ans Tageslicht kommen. Die Bedeutungen sind hier und wir müssen die Bedeutung hier zuordnen, die Erklärung zuordnen. So what belongs to what?
Sind alle auf Deutsch oder auf Englisch auch?
Alle sind auf Deutsch.
Okay.
Read through this. This is increasing vocabulary. So somewhere when we speak in German, irgendwann mal, wenn wir hier auf Deutsch sprechen, eine Rede halten, einen Vortrag halten, da müssen wir, oder besser, es ist empfehlenswert, it is recommended, diese Wendungen zu gebrauchen. To use these phrases in language. But before you
Ball
do that,
bleiben bereit. Ich glaube, eine Sache aktiv weitermachen.
I'm waiting for the others also to concur with you.
Und das Sagen haben bedeutet hoffentlich bekannt werden. It can be am Tageslicht kommen, auch hoffentlich bekannt werden. Alle sind meine Vermutung. Ich weiß nicht.
Ja, was sagen die anderen? Könnt ihr dann diese Erklärungen zuordnen? Done? Have you read them? Alle? Has everyone read them?
So
Bitte?
vielleicht etwas unter einen Hut bringen, Entscheidungen treffen und sie durchsetzen.
So what,
Das Sagen haben bedeutet Entscheidungen treffen und sie durchsetzen.
ja. So how will you, okay, let's finish that first. Then Rakesh Bhai. These sind alle umgangssprachliche Wendungen. These are colloquial expressions.
So hier waren anstaglich kommen, verschiedenen Tätigkeiten oder Meinungen gut miteinander verbinden. Vielleicht.
Also, meinst du das hier ans Tageslicht kommen?
Ja, die Bedeutung ist sie, die verschiedenen Tätigkeiten oder Meinungen gut miteinander verbinden.
Leider nicht. So let me give you some help and hints here. As we go along, I'm sure you will not need my interruption at all. Was ist, also wie viele Wörter gibt es hier? Tag
Ja.
und Licht. Was bedeutet Tag und was bedeutet Licht?
Day auf English?
Ja?
Daylight.
And what is Licht?
Light.
Light. So something comes into daylight.
Ja. Hoffentlich bekannt werden.
Genau. Something comes into daylight, that means you can see it very clearly. So what is the meaning of öffentlich?
Hoffentlich is
Umlaut. Öffentlich.
Hoffentlich is again clear.
Öffentlichkeit is public. It's public knowledge. Öffentlich means public. Einen kleinen Moment.
What happened, Jeet? Today you are so silent.
Nein, ich verstehe nicht.
Alles da, hört zu.
Ja, richtig.
Lernt passiv, aber ist aktiv beim Lernen. He's learning passively, but is very active in learning passively. So öffentlich here means public, to make something frank, to throw into the open. Don't confuse this with often as open. This is öffentlich, how will I explain it?
Sir, öffentliche Verkehrsmittel, public
So
transport.
öffentlich means it's not a secret.
Yeah.
It's not a secret. It's public knowledge. It's not a secret, public knowledge. So ans Tageslicht kommen bedeutet, das ist nicht mehr geheim und das ist jetzt überall bekannt. It's known everywhere. Everyone knows about it.
Hoffentlich geheim.
Ja, das sagt man manchmal. Ja, das ist für die Allgemeinheit, für das Publikum. Das kommt ans Tageslicht. It comes into daylight. It's no longer hidden. You can see everything clear. So, this is one Wendung. Remember, all of them are colloquial, normal words that we use every day. How long will this cheating go on? How long will this bribery go on? How long will this conspiracy go on? Sooner or later, it will come into daylight. People will know. Everybody will know. It will come into daylight. Okay, da wir mit noch 4 angefangen haben, bleiben wir oder gehen wir auf 3. Das Sagen haben. What is the meaning of the Sagen?
Now, the morning we have discussed this. So, making a verb into noun. So,
Ja, ja.
sagt, das Sagen haben. Ja, Entscheidungen treffen und sie durchsetzen.
What do the others say? What does it mean? Das Sagen haben literally?
As the word goes, as the word says.
No. Take it literally from there.
The word has. Or the saying has.
To have the say.
Have the say.
To have the say. I have a say in this. Entschuldigung. I am the director of this company. I have a say in this. I am the editor of this newspaper. I have a say in this. Ich habe das Sagen.
Eine Sache aktiv weitermachen.
Nein, in that case,
Entscheidungen treffen und sie durchsetzen.
Durchsetzen, to implement. To execute, to implement. So I have a say in this, please. So that means, let me take the decision. I have the word. I have my final say. So let me decide and implement that as the boss. For example, if I give you some responsibility, please do this, and then and I said, Sie haben das Sagen oder du hast das Sagen. You have the say in this. So you have to decide. Oh, by the way, Entscheidung treffen comes together. Now, Nomen plus verb.
Yeah.
Literally to meet a decision.
Yeah. Treffen is meet. Now I'm thinking like this.
So to meet a decision. In other words, in good English, it will be to take a decision.
Yeah.
So in German, you don't say Entscheidung nehmen. In German, we say Entscheidung treffen.
Okay.
Watch out for these things. Now, these are the things that I would like you to note down. Forget the dative, accusative, adult, plural, passive, active. It's a normal thing. 5 minutes, they're over. What we need is, how do we use language? Das ist passiv. Und sehr interessant. Sie haben das Sagen. Also, Herr Asudev, Sie haben das Sagen hier. You have the say in this. Final word is yours, literally. So you take the decision and you implement whatever you. I've given you this project. Yeah, this is Entscheidungen treffen. Okay, now that leaves us with two more. Am Ball bleiben und etwas unter einen Hut bringen. Let's take this one. Etwas unter einen Hut bringen. Was ist Hut? Der Hut.
Hat, sir.
Cap.
No,
hat, not cap.
Hat.
Hat
Cap
is-
will be Mütze. M-U-T-Z-E.
Nochmal bitte. Mütze.
M-U-Umlaut, Mütze. Ja.
Mütze, ja.
Soll ich mal das hier tippen? Das ist nicht typisch für Indien, deswegen finden wir das problematisch. To wear a cap or a hat is typically European. Here, normally the turban, if at all, but not many people tie that here. Mütze mit Umlaut, die Mütze. Danke, Vasu. Aber Artikel fehlt, ja? Bitte immer mit dem Artikel.
Tut mir leid, ja. Ich mache das wieder.
And the other one is der Hut. Hat.
Hut is hat.
Difference, your Mütze cap is softer, sits completely on the head, almost as part of your head, whereas hat will be on your head, not part of it like this. Be on basically on the crown of your head. There are different kinds of hats. The shape of the hat has a name. There's a derby, there's a trilby, there's a top hat, in German the top hat is called a cylinder, there's a sombrero, there is a, what else do we have? There's a Stetson, there are a whole lot of different hats are there. And at the same time, even in English, although that is not part of this language, he's a person who wears many hats. That means he's a person who is very good at many different things.
A feather in the cap, like that. Yeah, a lot of things.
Ja, so gut hier, und das, was wir hier jetzt haben, ist etwas unter einen Hut bringen.
Der Hut, ja.
To bring something under one hat.
Eine Sache aktiv weitermachen.
Nein. Das ist hier. To put everything under one hat.
Okay. We need to connect everything. Okay.
Yes, to bring something under one hat. So verschiedene Tätigkeiten oder Meinungen gut miteinander verbinden. So different activities or opinions, you connect them together and put them all under one hat. Put them all together. So to bring some unity to some things. For example, in a company, bei einer Firma. Es gibt so viele Meinungen, so viele Arbeiter, so viele Meinungen. Es gibt so viele Tätigkeiten. Als Chef, als CEO muss ich alle diese Sachen unter einen Hut bringen.
Ja, im Familie auch. In unserer Familie auch.
Sehr gut, Basu, sehr gut. Auch in der Familie. Ja, Familie ist Familie, das ist eine Einheit. Aber die Familie hat auch verschiedene Meinungen. A grown-up son, a grown-up daughter, and over a period of time, wife or spouse, partner. Jeder hat seine eigene Meinung. Jeder Persönlichkeit ist anders. So entweder die Frau oder der Mann oder egal, normalerweise die Eltern, die bringen alles unter einen Hut. All these they are brought together under one hat. Right? And then am Ball bleiben, natürlich.
Yeah, keep the ball rolling, we say in English.
Yes. Das ist am Ball bleiben. Also eine Sache aktiv weitermachen. Let it continue. Keep the ball rolling. Let it go on. Keep the ball rolling. Eine Sache aktiv weitermachen.
Ja, heute benutze ich in meinem Projekt Sendung oder Projekt Präsentation. Okay. Ja, ich mache das heute.
You can use that. Wir bleiben am Ball. So this kind of film sequences have this colloquial language, and I'm more keen and interested that we all learn a few. You don't have to remember or memorize all of them. Try to use them here im Unterricht auch ab und zu mal. Und dann können wir das langsam beherrschen. Slowly we'll master.
In meiner persönlichen Erfahrungen, viele Deutsche appreciates us when we use this. For example, I use a lot of times toy. Oh, you learn German, they say.
Yeah, natürlich. So, how do you say appreciate in German?
That's my question.
Loben.
Loben is praise.
Gratuliere?
That is congratulate.
Yeah, wishing for some success, but not appreciation. Appreciation is...
Schätzen. Das Verb ist schätzen. Viele Deutsche schätzen das. The verb? Schätzen, also hier.
Oh, okay, schätzen, okay.
Appreciate it. Now, the verb schätzen is an extended meaning. The word Schatz means treasure. Schätzen, they value it. Appreciation is nothing but value, isn't it?
Schatz normally we use in the context of darling, am I right? Schatz. Liebe Schatzwort.
Yeah, which is yes. That is one meaning. The other meaning is treasure, something that
Okay.
you love very dearly. That is the actual meaning, treasure. From there, the colloquial meaning Schatz.
So viele deutsche Schatzen, wenn wir viele Redewendungen benutzen.
Ja,
Oder vielleicht manchmal.
ja, das muss man machen. When
Schätzen.
you do that, then they are thoroughly confused about your origins. Where are you from? Also niemand hat mir geglaubt. No one believed me when I told them that I have never studied in Germany. Nein, das ist dann Sie machen doch Spaß. You're joking. Also nein, ich habe nie in Deutschland studiert. All mein Deutsch habe ich in Indien gelernt. Aber wo ist der Akzent? Wo haben Sie den Akzent gelernt? Aber zu Hause. Nee, sowas geht nicht. Nee. Why can't I learn accent-freies Deutsch? Imitating a different accent is not a problem for an Indian. We have so many accents around us all the time. It's very easy to imitate that. Okay, so jetzt gehen wir oben hier. So, no, I don't want to Rätsel. Wo haben wir aufgehört? Yeah, I want you to do this Deklination. Are you familiar with the Deklination? Gestern haben wir darüber gesprochen, aber nicht gemacht. Wilhelm Busch, by the way, is a poet, early 19th century, and he writes some very interesting stuff. Also diese Übung haben wir schon fertig gemacht. Das ist, wir haben diese Übung hinter uns gebracht. We brought this Übung behind us. That means we have finished it. Und jetzt Familie, ja. Can you complete this table? Was kommt hier?
Yes, sir. Ich kann.
Welche Endung kommt hier? Nominativ, Neutrum, Singular.
Sir,
A.
A-A-N.
A, and then here?
N.
Okay. Und was kommt hier unter Dativ?
N-N.
N?
N.
N. Okay. Und hier unbestimmter Artikel, Dativ, Adjective.
N-N-N.
Ja, und hier
N. Des.
Genitiv.
Des. E-S.
Nein.
N,
Unbestimmter
sir.
N.
N.
Okay. Und Nullartikel?
ER.
E-R.
Ja?
EN.
E-N.
Ja, hier?
E.
Okay. Also das ist Jeet und Kushi. Gut gemacht. What about the others? You're all very silent suddenly.
Yeah, I did not understand the question, so I was just thinking about the question. So if
You
I
have, to
understood the question,
you have to give me the endings which are missing in the table, the endings that have to be put or added to an adjective in a sentence when the adjective, number one, comes with a definite article, number two, when the adjective comes with an indefinite article, number three, when the adjective comes with no article before the noun. And these were the endings. Kushi und Jeet haben das gut gemacht. So, for example, here. Der gute Mann, Nominativ. Der gute Mann. Das gute Kind. So here we should have a E here. Die gute Frau. This is the rule. So how does this rule work? Ganz einfach. Das habe ich hier. Close this for the moment. Keep this here. Moment, sorry. Entschuldigung. this is the table that I given you. But before this, let me come here. Sind wir alle mit dieser bestimmten Artikeln in Deutschen vertraut? Do we know, all of us know this table? Das ist der Mann, ich kenne den Mann, ich helfe den Mann. Are you all familiar with this?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Yeah,
sir.
sir.
Every
Yes, sir.
one of you, all of you?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, sir.
Das ist das Kind, ich kenne das Kind, ich helfe dem Kind. I'm leaving out genitive for the moment. Das ist die Frau, ich kenne die Frau, ich helfe der Frau. Das sind die Kinder, dass ich kenne die Kinder, ich helfe den Kindern. Are you familiar with this table, all of you?
Yes, sir.
Yes? All?
Yeah.
Good show. Then let's take this one. Das ist ein Mann, ich sehe einen Mann, ich helfe einem Mann. Are you okay with this?
Yes, sir.
Das ist ein Kind, ich sehe ein Kind, ich helfe einem Kind. Okay?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, sir.
Yes, sir.
Das ist eine Frau, ich sehe eine Frau, ich helfe einer Frau.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, sir.
Das ist keine Tasche, ich sehe keine Tasche, mir gehören keine Taschen. Are you okay with this?
Yes.
Everyone?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, if you also see here, I've used keine because eine does not have plural. An indefinite article cannot come in plural, so I've used the negative article. You can also use a possessive pronoun, but that's just egal. So if you're familiar with this, then your table becomes easy because no, I'll take the other table. Oh, gosh, yes. Was steht hier geschrieben? What's written here? Nach dem bestimmten Artikel, correct?
Yes, sir.
So what is this nach dem bestimmten Artikel? This one. I'll have to make it smaller slightly. Yeah, that's very good. This will also do to a certain. Yes. Yeah. Now look at this table. Definite article. With the definite article, only two endings are possible. Either a E or a EN. That's all.
Wie bitte, sir?
Nach dem bestimmten Artikel
Ja.
kommen nur zwei Endungen, oder? Nur zwei Endungen sind möglich. That's it.
END.
Either E or EN. Nothing else can come there. You can't put a EM or ER or any other combination of your choice. Not possible. If there is a definite article in the sentence, it's either the adjective ends with E or with EN. Simple. How is it simple? And I have this one. I need to put an ending for this. The rule is either E or EN. That's a rule, fixed. Now that en will come with dative, genitive, all forms. It will come with plurals, all the plurals, en, and it comes with accusative, masculine, singular. So this here, and all the plurals of dative and genitive and singulars of dative and genitive, all of them. So what is left here? E. Look at the sentence. Ist, singular. Singular,
Gute.
masculine. Only ending possible, gute.
Guter.
Yeah,
That's all.
gute.
That's all. I have this here. Now, again, good. Plural. Get it?
So-
Guten.
Accusative, is it accusative,
Yeah.
dative, nominative, genitive?
सर ये नॉमिनेटिव
Plural
है,
है.
प्लूरल है.
मुझे उससे मतलब ही नहीं है भाई.
हाँ, en आएगा साथ में.
Not worried about it. Any plural after a definite article is en. I'll worry about grammar later.
Okay.
Yeah.
Shortcut.
That
See
is
the easy. See the easy thing here.
Yeah, exactly.
Is this nominative? Is this accusative? Oh my God! Oh my God! Oh my God! I'm lost. I'll fail. No, forget it. Arey, who will fail?
Same thing.
Why do you want this? Plural, plural, en. Definite article, en. आंखें बंद करके. Close your eyes, say en. Over. Over. But for that, you must know this table. What is here, you should know. If you don't know this table, the shortcut doesn't work. The shortcut just doesn't work.
Yeah.
So you should be very sure of your basic usage, that earlier usage, when we formed the definite article. Remember accusative, dative before the nouns? Only two things. That's why I asked you, meine erste Frage war, seid ihr alle mit diesem Sachen hier vertraut? Are you all familiar with this? If you are, this works beautifully. If you don't know this table here, when to use they, dem, so what, then this doesn't work. Next one. If you're familiar with this, ein, einen, then there's a small change here. And this is the change. From accusative singular, all plurals, dative singular plural, genitive singular plural, all of them are en. Neuter is es in nominative accusative, feminine is e in nominative accusative. Only masculine singular is er. So if I have ein that comes here, ein, masculine, see? So, and since the verb is sein, ein guter, this one.
Yeah, good.
Yeah, then I remove this, I use the plural here. Keine, remember keine is the same as indefinite article in plural, and plural even with the indefinite article is always en, gute.
Then why not einer guter Mann?
You can never have einer guter Mann. Huh?
Yeah. Okay.
Ein guter Mann. Indefinite article will not have a declension. It will come with a declension if the verb demands it. No?
Okay, okay. Beispiel?
Yeah, straight right here. Yeah. Einen. Kennen takes accusative. Also here einen.
Okay.
So when you have einen, what is the ending? Guten. This one.
Guten. Yeah, Guten.
This table we learned right in the beginning. A1, if I'm not wrong. A1.
Yeah. From A1 to B,
Yeah,
sir.
it's the same rule. You have to know your basics here. So this table is important, not this one. This is important. So we have ER and EN for masculine. Sorry, where am I? Here, sorry, not this one, this one here. ER and EN. This EN applies to dative, genitive, and plural, all plurals, with the indefinite article. Neuter, ES, feminine, E. Little bit of usage and practice that you can master this. Easily mastered. It says, okay, bis jetzt.
Can you send some exercise, sir? PDF.
I can send you exercises, I can send you loads of exercises, but you go back to your A1 and read the sentences. You start, I'll send you new exercise, but if you start with what you already know or what you have read earlier, look at those texts. You will see the endings there.
Yeah, sure, sir.
Start with that. Exercises will come. I'll send them to you. There are
Okay,
loads of them, loads of them. Now, let's come to the last part. How do we remember own article? Oh my God. ER, EN, ES, E, EM. Now I am sunk. I will definitely fail the German exam. How will you fail it when I tell you a shortcut? Just for argument, don't question the sentence for logic, just for argument. Click. And are all of you here with me so far?
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
All of us, we are together here, Bisians.
Yes, sir.
Let
Yes,
me
sir.
make it slightly bigger. So don't look for logic here, please. This logically the sentence is not quite right. Aber das ist Kaffee, sagen wir, ohne Artikel. Das ist das Bier, das ist die Milch. Or das ist Milch. Now I want to use this word cafe, beer, and milk. I'm in the nominative. Huh? All of them are with signs, so all of them are nominative. So I want to use these nouns with just an adjective, and I don't want the article. I don't want to say ein or eine or whatever. I just want to use them without article. I want black coffee, or that is black coffee, that is cold beer, that is warm milk, or whatever. So what do I do?
Okay, das ist warmer Kaffee.
Well, a moment. I'll come there. Let's say Schwarz, no? Typical German.
Okay, Schwarzer Kaffee.
Then we
Das
come to
ist
Kalt.
Yeah.
And then
kaltes Bier.
Warm.
we have these three.
Warme Milchshake.
I need to put this here, so I don't remember the table, but I know the article. Ich wiederhole mich. I don't know this table. I forgot. Exam stress, I've forgotten this table, own article. I just cannot recall the adjective ending, but I know the articles of these nouns. I know them in accusative, I know them in dative, and I know them in nominative, plural, singular. I know all that. So das ist der Kaffee. But how do I say Schwarz? What do? I remove this. I remove the D. Take the Schwarz from here. Put it before the D. Schwarzer Kaffee. I remove the D. Take this kalt from here. Put it before this kalt. It's a small correction. I remove this D again. Take this adjective one, put it here. So if the article is not there, weder der bestimmte noch der unbestimmte, neither the definite nor the indefinite. And you know the article. Remove that D, throw it out. Now let's take the second one. Accusative order form. Ich trinke den Kaffee. I drink black coffee. Remove the D. Absent. Remove the D from here. Put this adjective. Remove the D from here. Put the adjective. Okay, now I want it with dative. Okay, no problem. Again, if you assume this is a sentence, it doesn't work without the preposition, by the way. Remember, cafe is in a zaka. I need a person here. So, in order to use cafe, I put a preposition, then I can use a thing also. Mit dem Kaffee. Let's say we have this Kuchen. Mit dem Kaffee esse ich Kuchen. Okay. So, now I put the adjective. Remove the D, put the adjective. Mit schwarzem Kaffee esse ich Kuchen. Ohne article. With black coffee, I eat a cake, or I eat cakes. See how simple it is. Basically, it is a D form here, which is not there. There is a D here, which is not there. There is a D here, which is not there. So just take the ending of the article, attach it to the adjective. Which means again that we are back to this table. We need to know this very well. Very simple. Only two endings, E and EN. Here, ER, ESE, EN, all the rest. In this owner article, remove the D. The only change here, that A changes to E, that I also disappears here. Owner article. Now, if you want that, maybe I should be able to work this out. Does it work? No, it doesn't work. Try this website. I'll show it to you gleich und dann können wir vielleicht wo soll ich das jetzt? Hier vielleicht. This Lingolia site is a good site. I would recommend it. I wouldn't recommend many sites, but Lingolia is a good site. Come on. Sometimes I feel my computer has a mind of its own. Anyway, I'll give this to you here in chat box.
You cannot repair. You need to change it.
Yeah, you join the bandwagon. One daughter is enough, and then I need one more person that you. I don't know what I'll change. More if my wife doesn't agree, then I'll have to change her also.
No, if you compare your wife and computer, then I don't have any say.
Also, Leute, das ist diese Website hier, Lingolia Deutsch. Das ist gut. Right? So, look at the Übungen hier. Oma, du hast nach den Übungen gefragt.
Ja, Sir, danke, Sir.
So, Online-Übungen. Ich habe das im Chatbox aufgegeben. Choose your Übungen. For example, this is the Grammatik here. Zeitformen, Verben, Konjugator, Deklination. Let's say Deklination. Adverbien, Präpositionen, and then Übungen separately. Open Deklinationen here. You can download this as PDF. Okay? Yeah. There are explanations given here. And if you go to Übungen here, there'll be a lot more. Explore this page. There are loads of stuff. Ich habe das gestern entdeckt. I discovered this yesterday. So, Deklination here. And we did this. Where do we put 9 in a sentence? I spent a lot of time yesterday trying to find Übungen for your questions that you had sent me. Here. What will you put here? Heute habe ich leider keiner, keines, keinem, keinen.
Keine.
Keine.
At the end of it, I think you can check also. Yeah, you can check that. Okay? Your choice. So I've got enough things here to keep you busy. And if you want more Übungen of mine, then I need a little bit of time to make these Übungen and send them to you.
Yeah, not now, Sir. Maybe.
But right now, if you want, urgently, also when, yeah, if you need this right now, you have that anyway.
Was bedeutet Ferniung?
Where is that?
I saw in the screen, in the Übung screen, Lingolia, yeah.
Yeah, but where is it?
And the topmost. Big
Vereinung.
bold blue letters. Vereinung.
Verneinung.
Verneinung.
Negation.
Negative.
Negation. Noun.
Okay.
It's a noun, no? Verneinung. Übungen zur Verneinung.
The challenge, what I face is most of the times I don't understand the question. If I understand the question,
Come back to the question here.
that's right.
Forme die positiven Sätze in negative Sätze mit nicht Umformen, reformulate. Der unterstrichene Satzteil soll negatiert werden. Unterstrichener. The underlined part has to be negative. So you have to write it here. Das Haus ist groß, das Haus ist nicht groß.
Nicht groß.
Ja? Die Kinder spielen im Garten?
Nicht.
Nicht im Garten. Ich habe die Pizza bestellt?
Nicht bestellt.
Nicht, Sir.
Nein, keine Pizza bestellt.
Keine Pizza. Okay, mit Pizza.
Sir, das ist Verb, Sir, bestellt.
Ja?
Habe bestellt, ja.
Ja, ich habe die Pizza bestellt. To order.
Mit Pizza.
Heiko ist mit der Straßenbahn gekommen. Das ist nicht meine Jacke. Now, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What we do is just go here, check. We have not done the other exercises, so your score will be very low. Because I didn't do the other exercises. There you are. Nicht groß. It has to come before that. Nicht im Garten.
Yeah, vier. Rai is disturbed.
Okay. Thank you so much. I need to step
Yeah,
out.
go ahead. Go
I'll
ahead.
speak to you tomorrow then. Yeah.
Also Morgan second go.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Bye.
So once you write down what it is it niche or kind? Even if you don't know the answer, just go ahead and write. And then it sometimes gives you the explanation. You see the way I put them down? No, not that. So it's not keiner bestellt, that bestellt should come here.
Nicht.
So it will be nicht bestellt.
Yes, sir. Nicht.
What about this rule here? The nicht should come before the ought. Im spielen nicht im Garten.
Spiele nicht.
So why is it? Deine Antwort war nichts and that is wrong. Nicht steht vor der Ortsangabe. So it gives you explanation. But this we found to be correct. What is the information? The Zeit, accusative, keine. Here should be keine. So try this exercise out.
Okay, sir.
Even if you get your answers wrong, you can check immediately. And after checking, you realize, okay, somehow I felt it was right. The computer sagt, das ist falsch. We can discuss that here. But remember, all answers may not always be correct because sometimes the computer also makes mistakes. Es kommt darauf an, wer diese Übungen gestaltet hat, who has created this exercise. But it's still a good site, Lingolia. I don't trust very many sites, so I would not recommend many sites to you, but this is okay. It covers all the grammar that you need for your fix. Alles ist hier. There's Wortschatz, Redewendungen, Vokabelkalender, Rechtschreibung mit Konsonanten, Groß- und Kleinschreibung, Komma rules are here. Look, kommt ein Komma. This again you have to learn. So, Komma zwischen Hauptsätzen, between main clauses, zwischen Haupt- und Nebensätzen. Ja. Ich bin dafür, Komma, das Nebensatz. Weil es in jeder Sprache gibt, Nebensatz zu Ende, Komma, Hauptsatz. So, look up these rules. Best is to practice. Okay? So I think ich habe euch dann genug Stoff gegeben. I've given you enough material.
Okay, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah, the website is marked here. I hope you got it. I put it in the chat box.
Yeah, yes, sir. We got it.
Yeah, everyone has got this website?
Yeah.
You can put it on WhatsApp. How do you put it on WhatsApp? Yeah, okay. And do let me know if you have any problems with this. This is for the moment. And in between, I will send you some more challenging exercises from B2. Even though we have not yet started that, I'll send you straight from B2 some more challenging exercises.